Welcome, welcome. Make sure you invite everyone, share the live. Hear me? Just waiting for some more people to come in. Let me know how your Monday was, how your weekend was. I haven't seen you guys in a long time, so we need some catching up. Waiting for our guests and also other people to join us, so make sure you share the live. It's going to be a good one. I haven't been on in a while, so we have some catching up to do. How your weekend was, how February was. We haven't been on for a while. Share the live again. Good. I was teaching. I was in a school today for residents, so that was fun. And I'm back again there on Wednesday. So my day was good. How was your day? Just waiting for our guests to join us, and as well as everyone else. Love it. Hello, Trini. Hello, Michael. Make sure you share the live. I'm just waiting for our guests to join us and other people. Good evening. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. how was everyone's Monday? If I tell you, I'm actually working on a few, and I might record them, and I might put them on my page. So, we'll see. Just waiting for our guest. Till then, let me know how your Monday went. If I tell you how mine was, you might be laughing at me. Hello. Welcome. Yours was meh? Mine was interesting. It actually, we had for those that don't know, I live in, there's our guest. I live in Alberta, Canada, and we had a snowstorm last night. We got about 15 to 20 inches. So, a lot of snow, a lot of shoveling, and I think it's like minus 21 right now, Celsius. So, it's cold. I see our guest is here, so I think it's time we should start. Hello and welcome to All Things Pan. For those that are new, I am your host Danielle George, and we are sponsored by Pantastics 868. Don't have those sticks on hand with me, but these are my practice ones. So these are the sticks. They have everything from tenor all the way to bass. If you live in North America, message me and I will try my best to get them to you. If you live anywhere else, DM Pantastics 868 and they will do their best to get them to you. So for those that are new on this podcast, we talk to panists, arrangers, tuners, builders, pan enthusiasts about all things pan. Tonight we have an amazing guest all the way from New York. Just everything. A lot of things. But before we actually get started, for those that are tuned in, if you have any questions or anything, make sure you put it in the question bubble below and I'll make sure to get them. Hello, Ricardo. How are you?
Hi, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. For some reason, I don't know what it is with Instagram. I can't see you. I can hear you, but I'm sure everyone else can see you. So everyone that's watching, let me know if you can see him. And if so, we'll just continue because I don't know what's going on with Instagram. I can see some people and I can't see others. So we'll just go with it.
I'm seeing you alone. I'm seeing you, but I'm not seeing anyone else. I'm just seeing you.
You're just seeing me? That's good. And you're seeing yourself?
Yes,
okay.
I am.
Okay, that's perfect. That's all you need to see. As long as everyone else can see both of us, we're good.
Good.
So, how was your Monday?
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad. How was your weekend?
Oh, the weekend was beautiful
Okay.
too. The weekend was beautiful. It was a bit cold, but still nice.
That's good. I don't want to tell you what we're experiencing here, so I'll let you enjoy your beauty. It wasn't fun driving this morning, but anyway.
Okay. Yep.
So I would like to introduce you. Ricardo Greenaway has performed competitively with so many bands such as Exodus, Harmonites, Cordettes, Amco, Renegades, TNT Police Ensemble, the Menzala Police Youth Club, Brooklyn Pan Rebels, Silhouettes, Sonatas, and the Miami Island Boys. He's also received various awards for his talent. He's appeared at venues such as US Open, which is amazing to have Pan there. Trinidad Hilton, the Naprima Bowl, and so much more. So is there anything I missed? Because you've done so much.
No, well, you miss nothing. Everything is cool. Some of the stuff I can't remember either. So it's all good.
So I got the gist of it then.
Yes, you did. You sure did.
Okay. So how did you get involved with Steel Pan, or did Steel Pan follow you? Did you follow it? How did that come about?
That came about in all actuality. I was in a secondary school in Trinidad and Tobago, and
Okay.
they decided to to actually create a steel band class in the school. So from the school, I went to Malik Senior Comprehensive School, and we went to solo harmonized Spaniard, and they started teaching us how to play. But fortunately for me, I was living, how would we say? I was living like about 10 minutes away from the Spaniard.
Okay.
So, but imagine living 10 minutes away from the Spaniard, but I couldn't go there before. That was the opportunity for me to get there. Always wanted to go, but I couldn't go.
Hmm.
My mom wouldn't have it. But since the school decided to have that kind of thing, she said once they keep the grades up, I could go. So that worked for me, you know.
Awesome. And
So
how old are you when you started?
I was like about 15, 14, 15 when I
Okay.
started. Yeah.
Okay. And what was your first band that you started on?
I started playing tenor.
Okay.
Started playing tenor. Still love the tenor more than everything else. But I play double seconds also
Okay.
in other bands. I went to play double
Okay.
seconds. Yeah.
So those are your two go-tos, tenor and double
Yeah.
second.
Yes. Quickly.
Have you tried any other bands?
Yeah. I tried
Yeah.
the double guitar already. Double guitar I find is relatively easy and fun to
Hmm.
deal with, and relatively easy. The bass is something I'm still working on to get the right way. I know where the notes are, but I don't have the technique and the skill like I want it to be. That's
Right.
something I gotta work on. Because the bass is a whole different monster, you
I'm learning that myself. I've,
know.
I've I've played bass like every once in a while, but now I'm starting to do it more, and it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but
It's a lot.
once you could do it right, oh my gosh, it's really nice when
Hmm.
you could do it right.
Yeah.
It's really
And then you
nice when
feel
you could do it
accomplished
right.
when you can do it all.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So when did you decide, all those years of playing pan, when did you decide to become a soloist?
That happened. Um, Toying with the idea in my mind. Um, a lot of times, just about when I was about 18 to 20, somewhere around there, toying with that in my mind.
Hmm.
And then after about 21, 22, that's when I decided, all right, try something. So, just put yourself out there kind of way, and started to work with a lot of bands that regular bands that needed a steel drummer in the band. So I built up the courage and started to learn the songs and them and learn how to solo within the songs and that kind of thing. A
Hmm.
lot of help from other musicians also. So
Right.
yeah, so
So
that was the situation.
that's good. So what I'm hearing is that when you decided to do it, you've had support from your area, your
Yes,
community.
yes,
That's
yes,
good.
my community,
Yeah,
yes.
that's good because you don't hear that too often. You hear a lot of people doing it on their own and trying to figure it out and not
Hmm.
knowing who to reach out to. So it's good that you had people to kind of help you and guide you.
Yes, had guys in the
Yeah.
community who was other guys in the community who played different instruments, and they started to show me certain things,
Hmm.
So guys like Scipio Sargent, and he wasn't used to be around. Wayne Birdie Curtin used to be around, and
Yeah.
they used to show me certain things,
Yeah.
how to. So that is always evolving, always trying to learn something, So that's
Hmm.
cool.
That's good. That's good. So from your years of starting to now, what have you learned and what do you kind of hold on to this day?
Um, Is what I've learned in all actuality is a very amazing instrument. When I say
Hmm.
that, I mean, all right, a guitarist might be able to play a song on the guitar, but the pan could play the song and also play what the guitarist have to play in the song.
Right.
Whereas 9 out of 10 times the guitarist can't play what the pan does play in the song. He might be
Hmm.
able to play the lead, but what the double seconds they'll do or what the quarters do and all that kind of thing, he can't do that. But any
Right.
instrument other than a pan, the pan could play it. So I learned how unique the instrument is.
Hmm.
Learn how unique the instrument is. And um, I don't know, I still like the accolades that people still want. Then how it is doing that, how it's making that sound. So I still very excited about that at times.
Hmm.
Very excited about that.
Yeah.
And I still like to hear the masters at work, I still love to hear when Bugsy doing his thing, still love to hear Earl Brooks doing his thing, Robbie
Mm-hmm.
Williams, the masters. I just love to sit and listen to the masters do the thing. We have
It's
some young masters in the mix also,
mm-hmm.
fellas like Andre White and the masters already. And how they just do the thing is beautiful.
Yeah. Just to sit down and watch and just be in awe of all those people.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
amazing. Just to be in
Yeah,
their
yeah.
presence.
Yeah. A lot of young guys are just, mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Mind blowing.
Yeah,
Mind blowing.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've traveled everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
What has your from the countries that you've gone to or the places that you've gone to, have you noticed Pan getting the same results, or has there been some kind of pushback or anything that you've experienced?
No.
No?
Um,
Okay.
Usually when we get to somewhere with the pan, I've gone with like a full steel orchestra, and I've been there with a regular band.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I don't know if it's the Caribbean people situation mostly. Just how we carry ourselves is a kind of, from the time we arrive, everybody expecting fun from us, and we deliver.
Mm,
Yeah, we deliver. It's never like a pushback. It's sometimes a regular guy, let's say a saxophonist or something, a regular guy, they kind of, they're wondering what he will do. But from the time
right.
they see the steel drum, they have this sort of excitement and fun situation attached to it. So that's what I notice traveling different places with it. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
especially like that.
that's good. Do you find that when people are curious, you're kind of giving them some history and they're just like, oh, I always thought it was from Jamaica.
Yes, well, Jamaica seems to be like one of the most advertised Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
So don't get vexed. No, I don't get vexed. That is what they know.
Mm-hmm.
In the movies, is Jamaica, the most advertised. So, when you go, they always ask you, first thing they ask you, they hear accent, they ask you, you from Jamaica? I
Yeah.
say, no, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. And some of the situations, they feel the steel drum even come from Jamaica. So don't
Mm-hmm.
be upset. Don't be
Yeah.
upset. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. You just have to explain it to them nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Some people is just, why you calling me a Jamaican? I say, listen, don't be upset. Don't
Exactly.
get don't get too upset. It's just that
Yeah.
Jamaica has been advertised in movies and all that kind of thing. Maybe more than the rest of Caribbean islands, it
Mm-hmm.
appears. So
Yeah.
and then reggae music is a big thing. It's a big thing. I mean, look right now we have the One Love movie, and it is really a
Mm-hmm.
big stuff. Really,
Yeah.
there's a whole generation of people who didn't know anything about the man life, learning stuff about his life now. So don't be upset.
Yeah. I don't get excited. I get excited because when they say Jamaica, I was like, oh, no, no, no. Let me give you a little history lesson. I get excited.
Nah, don't be. I'll be cool. I'll be cool.
Yeah. So you've played with so many steel bands, pretty
Hmm.
much in literally everywhere. Have you tried to arrange for a band or ever wanted to?
Um, is is not something that I wanted to.
Hmm.
That was never one of my focus really.
Okay.
But that was never my focus. I do stuff with little youth bands and that kind of thing.
Hmm.
But I think if the opportunity, if I develop a little more to approach the opportunity, because I don't want to do it kind of halfway, and I
Right.
like to know exactly what I'm doing. So um, the innovativeness of it, I think I need to know exactly the innovativeness of it. And if that is the case, yes, I would attempt it if I get a
Right.
chance.
Right.
But that was never something that was really on the top of my plate to do.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that was never on the top of my plate to do.
That's fair. That's fair. So you becoming a soloist, what was your way of getting there? Because some people they just jump into it, like you said you did, or did you decide to compose some of your songs? Did you just learn what was popular? Did you kind of do a mix of everything?
I
What
didn't
was
mix up
your,
everything. I learned stuff
yeah,
that was popular. I learned some stuff that was popular.
okay.
And then after, I had some stuff that I did on my own. There are some songs that I composed for the instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but at the time when I did the CDs and then the CDs and then I did was for a little youth band upstate New York, and then I did a CD for myself. But when I did the CD for myself, it was a situation that I was playing all over the place as a soloist. And every time I go somewhere to play, people ask me, "Do you have a CD? Do you have a CD? Do you have?" And I had no CD. So
Right.
I kind of, the popular songs that I would play on the circuit, I made a CD out of that.
Mm.
And boy, that was a labor of love. Oh my goodness, that was a labor of love.
Yeah.
Some things I got right, something, but it all was a learning process. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
that was the situation. I kind of jump into it, and because of the necessity of people asking that question every time you go somewhere,
Yeah.
I say, you know what, let me get something so that at least you have something. Two things. Two things I doesn't like when you go out and not have to answer the bell. As proceed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a card?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Do you have a card and you don't have a card? Find somehow you're looking like you're not ready for business because you don't even have
Mm-hmm.
a card.
Yeah.
And then it start getting the question, do you have, well, at that time people would ask you for a CD.
Right.
Now the question is, where can I hear your music?
Right.
Is your music anywhere? Are you on YouTube or something like
Mm-hmm.
that? So that's a whole different situation as it is now. So
Yeah.
that is mostly why I did the CDs. So
Okay. Is your music on YouTube?
yes, I have music on YouTube. Yeah. I have
All
a
right. So
CD on
everyone that's
YouTube.
watching, make sure you check out his YouTube page and follow
Yeah,
and subscribe.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got music
You
on
said you
YouTube. Yeah.
compose your music. What is your, for those that are new and that want to compose their own music, what is your structure of doing it?
That is the problem.
Oh, okay.
I That is the problem. I don't have a, a set structure how
Okay.
that happens. In the weirdest ways, I might be traveling in the car, might be traveling in the car, and I just hear a beat in my head, something going on
Mm,
in my head. But most of my stuff they start firstly with a rhythm. Most of my stuff they start in my head with a rhythm first.
okay.
Whether it be R&B, whether it be Latin, whether it be calypso, whether it be reggae, but most of my stuff they start with a rhythm in my
Okay.
head. And then from there I start building with the rhythm. Now I start saying, oh, put in a bass line here, hear this bass line song. Or sometimes I might say, hey, a horn line here gonna be nice. That's how I start my stuff. So
Okay.
I don't have a conventional way to tell you, well, you know, this is how I structure. No. It don't be like that. Anything could, the chicken sometimes, sometimes the egg might come before the chicken. You never know.
Mhm.
You
No, 100%. No, I
know
agree.
what I'm saying?
I agree. I
I
agree.
more move
Um,
on vibes. Vibes at the time,
I think most of us do. I think most of us do.
No,
When you're composing your music, do you go more of the calypso, jazz, R&B? What do you think you're mostly leaning towards when you're doing your music or even learning a new song?
I really like I like the Latin stuff. I like the
Okay.
Latin stuff. I like fusion stuff. I might hear,
Mm-hmm.
I might hear a song, might be a pop song, a regular pop song, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to this song and I hear, good to listen to. This could hold some Latin good, or this could do a soca something, or it might be a jazz song. It might be a jazz song, and I say, but this jazz song have a kind of feel towards it. If you quicken it up
Right.
and you do cut time, it could be a little different. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I like the fusion and stuff. I might start out one way and I just change the mix and let's go something different. But in all actuality, everything that start for me with the rhythm. Everything that start with the rhythm for me.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's good to know. Because there's some people that I've talked to and they all of a sudden hear melody first and then the rhythm comes last. So
Mm-mm.
that's good to hear that
Mm-mm.
you go with rhythm first and then everything else comes after.
Yeah, everything else comes after.
Yeah. Awesome. So since we're halfway through our interview already, I can't believe that. For those that are just joined, if you have any questions or comments, please put it in the question bubble below on the, I believe it's on your right-hand side. So just so I don't miss anything. So to continue, you've been in this kind of community for so long. Is there anything you would like to see happen in the pan community? Something that changed? Would you like to see something change, or have you seen anything?
No, the change I've seen, especially in New York, with reference to the younger rangers, quite a few of the younger rangers not pulling stuff out of their head just like that. They are learned musicians. Quite a few of the arrangers in New York and in Trinidad and Tobago too, the young guys. So they learned, as per se, musically inclined. They're not just guessing something and then they get stuck and they don't know what to do.
Right.
No, they could, and next thing is they could explain what they're doing. And I was saying it to somebody, I just love that medium band category. The fire that has come with that in Trinidad, I just love that. I find the guys and them just like, I mean, big house is big house. Say and do what you want. Big house is big house. But I just love that medium band category. How the younger guys inside and once you get into that, once you're in that category, you had to come with fire because all them guys have fire. So you had to come with fire in that category. And I had to big up. I can't go past and not say one of the guys that's really responsible for that category being so beautiful and so exciting for me is Duvon. Duvon changed that category coming in the right time. He mixed in the right time and he just changed the game.
Yeah.
How he came in with that. And I just love that he leave a kind of mark that everybody say, well, all right, this is the mark we have to get to. And that's just the younger guys. So I'm loving that. The next thing that I'm loving, the pan players in New York, the young pan players, the guys coming to with standard. When I say coming with standard, all of them coming with standards. They come in and play. They're dressing the right way.
Yeah.
They're negotiating the right way. And, they're more turning the stuff into business rather than a hustle. So I'm loving that about the guys. The guys come in now and they're saying, listen, I want this, I want that. And it's not like a hustle no more. They're turning the stuff into business. So I love in that situation. Especially, I can't say much of what's going on in Trinidad with respect to guys with that. But in New York here, all the guys and them on the circuit, the guys and them, well, musically they're nice. All of them guys, they're nice. The music up to mark. They come in with good equipment. I have one or two guys just be on the book talking about musical etiquette. I mean, still in sample, talking about musical etiquette. Other guys who are wrong. We all have fun with each other. When they go to do something, the standard that they're setting, it's not a little situation where you're going with a straw hat and a coconut shirt kind of thing no more. These guys demanding that you treat them properly, and I loving that.
And it's needed.
That could only help the situation. You know what I mean? So I loving that.
Trinidad 2189 says, hey, cuz, I'm proud of you. And I saw earlier Michael, the panelist, also said Mr. Greenaway.
As a matter of fact, we have a show. I don't know if you was going to ask me a question about that.
I was actually.
You go ahead. Don't let me jump the gun. You go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
As a matter of fact, we created a show, a platform in the Brooklyn community. We went to Queens and did it a few times, and we're hoping to go all around the world doing it. The platform is the Pan Line. It's actually called Ricardo and Friends Pan Line. Now, we call it the Pan Line because I'm a pan player.
Right.
And it was really created first thing first. It had a lot of guys in the community who are pan players, but didn't have a place to showcase. They had no spot to showcase. So that's why I created the Pan Line, for guys to come and showcase. And it picking up a little steam. But it's not only band players we feature musicians in the community. Musicians in the community could be, you might come a night and it might be a guitarist we feature, we might be featuring a saxophonist, we might be featuring one night we feature a Tassa group. So it's all kind of little something in the culture that we're dealing with. And it's not necessarily only Caribbean culture we're dealing with. We're dealing with everybody as per se. Once you're in the Brooklyn, New Jersey area, Connecticut area, Queens, Long Island, we're hoping that we could feature you at some point in time. So
I love it.
So yeah, it for me is very exciting, and I'm hoping that the people that come by, I hope they enjoy themselves too. We try to put on a show as per se, not just a hangout here. It's a show we're trying to deliver in the community. Because that guys in the community who could play, but they can't really perform.
Right.
So hopefully we could have that discussion as how you're going to perform, how you can communicate with the audience, you know what I mean? What your body language says, that kind of something. And the band try to keep the band as professional as possible to do stuff. So very proud about that. I'm proud about the help and the support from the community here.
So your event that you're speaking about, it's on March 6th?
March 6th. Yep. And we're featuring the man himself, Mr. Michael Gabriel. Michael Gabriel, we used to be in the trenches. When I say we in the trenches, we used to be in the subway and all kind of things. Mike could be all over the place. Mike is a band player, producer, vocalist, teacher. Mike is everything in one hat. So I expecting that show going to be very exciting. Because
it better be.
Yeah, I expecting that show to be very exciting because Mike could do a little bit of everything and not just do it well.
Right.
Not just do it well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So where can people get tickets if they want to come and see what it's about?
Yeah, just jump on Eventbrite and get your tickets. The tickets are $20. It's supposed to be more at the door. So jump on. We're here at 850 New York Avenue, right in the corner of Linden Boulevard and New York Avenue, a new building there. It's Tropical Fete Clubhouse, as per se.
Okay.
So we're here, and that's what the show is going to be, 7 p.m.
Nice.
We like to start on time because it's a Wednesday night, so people could come out, do the thing, and still get a rest to go to work the next day.
I mean, you don't really have to go to work the next day, but
it has some people that just like to come out and go to work the next day. So we're making sure we don't go too late that you get to do what you want to do, or you have to leave piece of the show, or that kind of thing, you know?
Right, that's fair. That's fair. But for those that want to stay late, they can.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Okay,
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's a good way to meet people in the community too, because the community has been changing. Maybe say the last 5-10 years, the community has been changing quite a lot. So trying to get everybody to come out and to experience us.
Good. So what, not giving it away, what can they expect when they come?
A good piece of bacchanal.
Oh. Good
piece of bacchanal musically.
Okay.
Good piece of bacchanal.
That says it all.
That different genres we're dealing with, a little fusion, as per se, little calypso, little Latin, little R&B, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And somewhere along the line, who knows? It might, Mike is a kind of fella, he could pull the rabbit out of the hat. And I have a hat. He may have a rabbit, so I don't know. You can just see what happens.
Something will happen.
Something will happen. Fun though. Something fun. Not just happen. Something fun. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I advise those that are living in New York or planning on visiting New York in the next week, get your tickets now because you don't want to pay more at the door. Or if you do, go ahead. But I suggest you buy them now before they sell out. Because I'm sure you guys are going to sell out.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Oh, you will. You will. I'm going to put it out there. You guys are going to sell out.
That's it. Speak it and it shall happen. So it's all good.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Before we end,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask you. I'm just gonna go back to the interview now.
Sure, sure, sure. No problem.
It's okay.
Mhm.
I appreciate you doing that. I want you guys. I want you to do whatever you feel like you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So going back to Pan in New York, have you seen it grow over the years, or is it kind of stagnant, in your opinion?
And COVID was tough.
Mm,
The year after COVID was not so great for us. The year
right.
after COVID was not so great. But last year, our big thing to get ready with the big steel bands and whatever is Labor Day time.
Hmm.
And last year it was real exciting. Last year was
That's good.
exciting. We have Ikes and Gripes associated with people finding venues to host a
Mm,
steel band because every spot in Brooklyn now they're building something, they're building apartments or something like that. So it's
right.
tough for the bands. But last year the energy was beautiful. The
That's
energy
good.
was absolutely beautiful. You had about, and the venues that they had Dorados in a nice spot, they had Metro in a nice spot, they had Despas in a nice spot. Then they had these guys from all the way Long Island. They decided to come out and they had a nice spot too. Little,
Hmm.
so if you really want to go, you could go. You could find spots to go, and then Kendall and them had a nice spot also, you know.
Right.
So, some it just was nice last year. If we get that same kind of energy or even better this year, I think it'll even be nicer. But I think people don't start looking for spots already. Some people had the stuff locked down already. So I'm hoping that this summer is going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
And the thing about it with the New York panorama, the kids, quite I ain't talking young people, I'm talking
Right.
kids. A lot of kids between the ages of like 16 to like 11 and whatever. There's
Hmm.
quite a few of them, and that is a beautiful sight to see them with the
That's
skill.
good.
Oh yeah, that is a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
Wonderful feeling. You know what I mean? To see these young people perfecting the skill. Oh
Mhm.
man, that in itself is happiness because when you look at it, you say, ah boy, we in good hands here. We just had to, what I mean, just carve out a little piece so that they could continue.
Hmm.
So I really like that. Really
That's
enjoy
good.
it.
I was gonna ask you if there are more kids joining bands now, so that's good to hear. Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. Yeah. No, it's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. No, I was just gonna ask you. That was my follow-up question. Do you find more kids joining bands? But it
No,
seems like
yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
So
A lot of kids joining the bands and
that's
they're
good.
doing it. You know, and the thing about it is, man, I like how you know, things are a little different to when I was 16 to a 16
Hmm.
year old now. But I think that safe space in the panyards, and most of the time it's not just the kids, the parents
Yeah.
right on the outside right here. So it's like a whole community involved
Yeah.
with whoever steel band they like or whatever.
Hmm.
So that and all, I just loving that. Just loving that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just loving
That's
that
good.
situation.
That's good. I'm happy
Hmm.
to see that.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So just
Before we
so
go,
yeah.
I want everybody to know that the show on the 6th, where we feature Michael Gabriel, I want everybody to know that we're getting a lot of help and support from Tropical Fete. Tropical Fete is
Good.
really pushing stuff in the community. They're helping expose not just pan, stills. They're doing music classes. They're providing a space sometimes to keep certain events and things. I mean, you can't go crazy, so I don't want to leave here and not big up Tropical Fete for all the good work they're doing.
You
Not
have
just
to.
in Brooklyn, not just in Brooklyn. We're talking Queens, we're talking Bronx, we're talking Long Island,
Oh wow.
Connecticut. They're just busy doing stuff. They're busy doing stuff. So that's a good thing.
That's
Very good
really
thing.
good. That's
Yeah,
really
that's a
good.
good thing.
And that's something that we need in almost every state, every country. Just like
Yes.
a business that's just pushing the culture, like pushing it,
Ye-
actually pushing it, and
Yes.
getting the word out. So I'm glad they're doing that.
Yes, they are, without a
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah, they are. I've been following their Instagram, and they are very busy,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They
very
are.
very busy. Yeah,
They are busy. They
yeah.
are busy. You know.
So
So.
before we leave here,
Mm-hmm.
we do have a lot of new pan players that follow us.
Mm-hmm.
You gave a few like good things to take away, but for you,
Mm-hmm.
what is one advice you would give someone that's just getting into the steel pan community?
Getting into the community and you're making up your mind as to what you want to play, what you want to do. Um, you're getting in. Know that to play properly, you have to practice. It are no shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel that don't feel that a guitar easy to play, a pan hard to play, a drum set easier to play. No, no, no. You have to practice. You must practice and learn your instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow you're taking it. Anyhow you're taking it. You're gonna make the decision if you want to be part of a unit or if you want to be a soloist. It are different things you got to do.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, you got to know your instrument. Practice, know your instrument. So make sure and do that. Make sure and learn your instrument. Know that you have to practice and be proud. Any instrument you pick, try and learn it
mm-hmm.
right and be proud when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody stepping in, I would like them to keep that in mind, as per se.
That is a great takeaway. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do get a gig somewhere, dress properly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, my man is my man, the etiquette man. He put that up. He said, "Man, you have to dress it, make sure your
Mm,
equipment up to mark. Make
yeah,
sure you know represent yourself the right way. Because if you don't represent yourself the right way, they're gonna treat you like anything, and you're gonna have to end up taking anything because you carry yourself like anything. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You carry
yeah.
yourself like anything. So simple, simple. If
Very
you
simple.
one of the things that is very important, I don't care what you're doing. One of the things that's very important is the punctuality. The minute you reach on time, the gig, once you reach on time, everything else gets simple because the
Yeah,
client see you on time, the client breathe, they know, okay, this person on time. You have enough time that if they wanted to put you in the corner over here, you watch the situation and realize you can't fit there, then you can make adjustments. And
exactly.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that is being punctual is for me, that's stuff for the class. You first in test. Once you're
Mm-hmm.
punctual, because you can make adjustments.
Yeah.
If you're supposed to do a cocktail hour and you arrive 20 minutes, 15 minutes late for a cocktail hour and you had to set up, is not a cocktail hour you're doing anymore.
No.
And they may not say anything to you at the time, but you would never get a recommendation from that organization or that person again to do something. They might tell
Mm-hmm.
you thank you so much for all that you've done, but they'll never call you again.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, we have all the social media and all this kind of thing. But still, word of mouth goes real fast still. Word of mouth
Yeah.
still goes very, very far.
Mm-hmm.
The right person say, no, 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 don't go with them. The last time I worked with him, he wasn't so easy to work with and they was late.
Yeah.
You only have somebody, well, next, they're not looking for you anymore, trust me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is very, very true. Well, we've come to the hour almost. I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted, for those that just joined, do you want to repeat the event that's coming up?
Yes, the event is Ricardo and Friends Line. On the 6th of March, we are featuring the man himself, Mr. Michael Gabriel, with a live band. I'll also be there, bringing up the rear a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And we plan to have some fun. It's going to be the address that we are is 850 New York Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. It's right on the corner of New York Avenue and Linden Boulevard, right in Tropical Fete space at the first floor there. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that everybody comes out. Let's come out and have some fun and let's
Have
support
some fun.
stuff in the community.
I
You know
agree.
what I mean? Support stuff in the community. I
I
guarantee
agree.
you, I guarantee it's gonna be a fun time. Trust me. All right?
I hope so.
Yes. Yes. You ain't
Because you
gotta
said
hope.
there's gonna be some bacchanal, so I wanna.
Yeah, must have a little bacchanal.
Okay.
Must have a little bacchanal. Come on now.
If I hear that there wasn't, I'm gonna call you. Hey.
Hey, I am mad. I am mad. Must stop a little bacchanal, man. Yeah. You know what I'm
And
saying?
people can get tickets on Eventbrite, correct?
Eventbrite, $20
Okay.
admission on Eventbrite is more at the door. So why pay more at the door when you can jump on Eventbrite and pay $20? You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Tell a friend. Tell a
Simple.
friend. So
Make a
yeah, come
party out
on.
of it.
Yeah, I'm
Get a group
saying.
of your girlfriends. Make it a date night. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Fun night, Wednesday night. Hop day,
And,
baby. Hop day.
and it's early, so you have enough time to get ready, go there, and then come home at a decent hour to get ready for work the next day if you're that type of
If
person.
you're that type of person, if you want to go to wherever, we're here with you. No problem. All
Okay.
right? It starts at 7 p.m. All right? Thank
Perfect. And
you so
just,
much.
yeah, thank you. I just have one more question for you
Go
before we
ahead.
go, because I know you have to practice and get ready for the weekend coming up.
Yep.
What is one fun fact about you that no one knows?
I'm not as serious as I look sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Behind, I am more, I like more, how we recall it. I like more joking and stuff more than people realize. But I have the persona. If I walk in somewhere and I don't feel to let you be that comfortable with me, I know how to keep a distance, as per se.
Got you. Got you. So you're a jokester.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I like
So you're like my
fun.
dad. So I have to watch you.
I like fun. I like fun.
That's
Yeah.
funny. All right.
Once
That's
I
good
go
to know.
somewhere, right?
So when people meet you, they'll just be like, I saw you on All Things Pan, so I know you're not serious.
Oh boy, that could be good and that could be bad. According to who said that here, that could be bad. That could be good and that could be bad. You
True,
know what I'm
true, true.
saying? So hopefully it falls in the right garden. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
Hopefully it falls in the right path. What about you? What's that fact about you that we don't know?
Oh, wow. The tables have turned.
Hey, hey.
I have a sweet tooth.
Okay,
I enjoy candy a little too much
okay,
sometimes. Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
We ain't mad at you. Trust me, we're not mad at you.
Yeah.
Trust me, we're not mad at you.
And I'll give you another one. I'll give you a bonus one. I'm a
Mm.
shy person.
What?
I'm a very shy person.
What?
I know.
You shy? Oh, use one of those. Once you're behind the camera, you're bad. But in real, you're kind of reserved, shy, you say? Okay, all right.
No.
Okay. Okay, all right.
I'm not that. No, I'm just a shy person, just in general.
Okay. Uh, okay, all right. If you say so, we cool with that.
Okay, just take that. Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight we ain't supposed to get that shy tonight because But all right, let's go. You have to know. You have to know. Generally, you have to know.
When we meet in person, you'll see. I'm a shy
That's
person.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When you're coming to New York,
That's a great question. I don't know.
well,
I
so
don't
when
know.
I come into Canada,
You tell me.
I going like you. I don't know. I don't know. It might be. It
We'll
might
figure
be
something
soon.
out.
It might be sooner than you think. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Never know.
We'll
Right?
make something happen.
That's
I'm
what I'm
planning on
talking
coming.
about.
I'm trying to see if I can come during the summer,
Yeah.
or maybe for Panorama. So we'll see.
Yeah. Because I'm about
We'll
you
see.
to be where your weather is like where your weather is like, let's say August, September. What your weather is like? Is it cold
Oh, it's
already?
beautiful. It's beautiful.
It ain't cold.
No, it's not cold.
Okay, because I come in July already. I never come later than July,
Okay.
so I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Well,
All right.
you've only been to Toronto, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on the other side. I live in Alberta.
Okay. Alberta. Oh,
So, yeah.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
but it's nice July, August. September, like end of August to September, it gets a little bit colder.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But July, August, those are like the prime months to come.
Okay. July, August. Keep that
July,
in the
August.
calendar. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Maybe we can come for our carnival.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a carnival in Alberta. Oh,
Yeah. There you go.
okay. All right.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. It was so
No,
much fun.
thank you for having me, and I hope
Oh,
I answer some of your questions. I hope I answer all your
yeah.
questions that you
You
have.
did.
I hope
And then some.
I hope the people enjoyed the interview. You know what I'm
Yeah, of
saying?
course.
You know, some people who don't know me, they get to know me. Some people who never seen me, they get to see me, that kind of thing.
There
And
you go. That's why I put
yeah,
this podcast together.
yeah.
So get to know the Panis a bit more.
Uh, okay, thank you so much for
Of
getting me
course.
involved here. All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Everyone have a good night.
Good
You have a
night
good
to
night.
everybody.
Have a good practice.
Right,
I want to hear about March 6th. Those people, because I'm not in New York.
right.
So those that are going, I want to hear about it.
All right, good. Got
Because
you.
there's no backing out. I have to call this man.
That's why I said, but don't worry, we gonna fix that in New York. Must have a canal here, but in Brooklyn, yeah. Not just New York, Brooklyn must have a canal, but
Okay.
all right.
All right. I'm holding you to that.
All right, cool, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Flores, thank you. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I don't know when I'll be back because I'm not doing my show every week anymore. So watch me on Instagram and we'll see.
All right, cool. Thank
All
you.
right.
Good night.
Have a good night,
All
everyone.
right, good.
Bye.